Hi, this is Chloe from Inner Whispers. Today I have a deck from Hong Kong. I asked them to write sample on it, so that's why that's there. Let's take a look inside. So this is the Metaland Tarot, created by John Law. As you can see, the card backs are, I guess, geometric. They're almost psychedelic in their black and white strange patterning, but they are fully reversible. Sorry for the glare. And let's take a look at the images. It's the Metaland Tarot. John Law, a graphic artist, created the Metaland Tarot to share with everyone. The Ten of Arrows, I take it that's probably swords. Nine of Arrows, I can see that for the Insomnia card. Eight of Arrows. Interesting, it doesn't sort of show the typical idea of being bound. Seven of Arrows. I guess if you reach out from a cloud, that's kind of a hidden way of stealing things. Six of Arrows crossed. So these are sort of semi-illustrated pips. Quite interesting. You can see the graphic design element. Five of Arrows, equivalent to swords. The Four of Arrows, that is the way that they're laid out, with the person sleeping under them, or over this one and under those ones sometimes. Three of Arrows, I like that, that works very well. Red Roses in the Rain. Two of Arrows. And Ace of Arrows. So yes, a very graphic design feel to these. I was expecting more people from the bit that I had seen. Ten of Wands. There's this, I don't know if that's supposed to be spirit or... Nine of Wands. Eight of Wands flying with sparky bits. Seven of Wands, conflict. Six of Wands, bees for success, I guess. Five of Wands, ooh, like barbed wire, thorny branches. So quite expressive in that regard. More roses here in the Four of Wands. Celebration. Three of Wands, waiting for your ships to come in. I quite like that, it's sort of like a tripod looking out to sea. Two of Wands, the balance between red and white. And the Ace of Wands. So this peak bit is sort of common to quite a few. Then we have the Ten of Cups, chalices here. And you have little houses in the bottom, so it's almost like representing the whole valley, a village rather than just a family, and a slight rainbow. Nine of Chalices. Eight of Chalices, the path leading you away to the mountains of truth, spirituality. Seven of Chalices, different kinds of cups to choose from. Six of Cups, going up the peak, and there's the little houses at the bottom. So there's kind of common themes within each suit, it seems. This is a more traditional close-up of the person with his robe and the spilt cups. The 4 of Cups. 3 of Cups, very lovely. 2 of Cups. Interesting to have the snakes there, I guess. Healing. And the Ace of Cups. The 10 of Crystals, I'm assuming that's going to be Pentacles. A house reflected in each, very material. 9 of Pentacles. 8 of Crystals with bees in each crystal. Hexagons. And these ones look almost more like balls. 7 of Pentacles. I guess that's more of a growing fruit type thing. I don't know, it makes me also think of a pool cue and balls slightly. A somewhat odd image, interesting. 6 of Crystals. Is this meant to be a cross for religion or the balancing of the scales? They're not the same in the sense of colours are different, and yet there is an even number. So what is true balance? That's an interesting question to raise here. 5 of Crystals, hard times. They kind of look a bit like Christmas puddings. 4 of Crystals. 3 of Crystals. And there's a star, sun and moon. Interesting, the different aspects that come together for a sort of craftsman or tradesman. Here it's the aspects of the sky. 2 of Crystals. And the Ace of Crystals. Here we have the Quartz, the Page of Arrows, Knight of Arrows, Queen of Arrows, and King of Arrows. Page of Wands, that works nicely. The Knight of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the King of Wands. So a choice here to make the quartz sort of fully reversible. Page of Chalices, always hands for the pages. Knight of Chalices, I like him. Queen of Chalices, yes. And the King of Chalices. And the Page of Crystals, the Knight of Crystals, the Queen of Crystals. Interesting, she's wearing this similar sort of colour. Maybe that is throughout. And the King of Crystals, with a cute little goat in his hands. So we move on to the Majors. And this is the World. Interesting to have a death skull, but also the bee. Yes. Judgment. The Sun. The Moon. The Star. The Tower with a dragon burning it down in the rain. The Devil, nice perspective on that with a snake. Temperance. Death. Little bird dead in the snow. The Hanged Man, this same cross that we saw in the 6 of Pentacles. Justice, I like this dark and light. The Wheel of Fortune with the playing cards thrown in the air. The Hermit. Strength. The Chariot flying on angel wings. The Lovers, that is very pretty. The Hierophant, and he himself is a cross. It's very nicely done. The Emperor, the Empress, the High Priestess, the Magician, and the Fool. So that is the Metaland Tarot. In terms of shuffling, the cardstock feels nice to the hand. The deck can be held. It shuffles smoothly and well. I'm really liking the feel of the cardstock. And let's try a riffle. Yes, the cardstock is really very nice. Handles beautifully. Feels firm but flexible. Shuffles beautifully. And we've come back to the Queen of Chalices. Blessed be.